Welcome. You're watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television. I'm Waris Mohammed, and these are the headlines. The conclusion of a political dispute between members of the House of Representatives. Commission for Genocide starts the second phase of an investigation. Lynchings and religious violence increase in conflict-torn Central African Republic. A political dispute between members of the House of Representatives of Somaliland was concluded by Somaliland's House of Elders. Haji Abdi Hussein Warabe, who's the oldest member of the Somaliland's parliament, mediated the disputed sides. He made a long speech and elaborated further on the dispute and the damage it could cause the society, and that Somaliland is past that stage, and now we need to focus on developing our nation. Haji Abdi Hussein added that the House of Elders plays a great role in maintaining peace and stability in our nation. He demanded from the House of Representatives an estimated time of 7 days to solve the dispute.
Waa dhammaynaynaa goluhuna inuu naga yeelo 7 casho oo fasaxa inuu galo qodaxdan iyo shilintana aanu ka dhammayno.
We are willing to find resolution to this dispute. However, we request a duration of a week from the House of Representatives to find an end to this issue.
During his speech, Haji Abdi Hussein spoke about the importance to protect our nation, especially the weak, the orphans, the ill, the elderly, and all of our society. Let's make an effort to make a progress. Let's respect each other. Let's care for each other. And most importantly, the councils must respect each other, he said. The Speaker of the House, Abdurrahman Muhammad Abdullahi Irra, eventually informed the attendees that their request was accepted in hopes of solving the dispute. Somaliland's Commission for Genocides, alongside a delegation of experts from Peru, are starting the second phase of their investigation. The second phase of the investigation is undertaken in a cemetery that lies at the north of the capital city and had in attendance Minister of Justice and a number of officials from Somaliland's government. The cemetery is said to be the third one discovered so far and seems to contain more than 12 bodies. The chairman of the commission, speaking at the event, elaborated on the methods used during this investigation, stating that this is the third cemetery found in which is an evidence for the 1988 genocide against Somaliland people. The chairman also mentioned that the total mass graves estimated to exist in Somaliland are 200. Officials from the Ministry of Religious Affairs also spoke at the event, explaining the importance of burying the remains of these individuals properly, as the Islamic way states, praying for Allah to rest all the genocide victims' souls in paradise. Minister of Justice Hussein Ahmed Aidid, speaking at the event, expressed the significance of this investigation and how it's another evidence to show the world that a genocide has been committed against our innocent people back in the 1988. The minister also mentioned that these experts hidden from EPOF organization have great experience in genocide investigation and that they researched in places such as Cambodia and Kosovo. EPOF is one of the 2 organizations in the world which the reports are widely recognized and trusted. The governor of Salal region, alongside the Director General for the Ministry of Livestock, laid the foundation stone for the construction of a new water well in Bayo Dar village. The event had in attendance officials from IFAD organization and Darus al-Idariya, who took a big part of funding this project, which will be implemented in Bayo Dar village in Salal region. The first speaker at the event was the Director General of the Ministry of Livestock and expressed his appreciation to the implementation of this project, also elaborating on the significance this well has to the residents of this village regarding the shortage of water resources in the village. The Director General of the Ministry of Livestock, Dr. Mahmoud Ahmed Agawene, spoke about the importance of water to all living things. The governor of Salal region, Abdrazak Wabere Roble, spoke at the event and expressed his appreciation to the construction of this well. The governor thanked all sides involved in the construction. You're still watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television. And now for the international headlines in detail. Rwandan peacekeepers have shot dead a number of crowd that lynched two Muslims on Sunday in the capital of the Central African Republic. Over the weekend, at least 9 people were killed as violence rages between the majority of Christian population and Muslims. Both sides are continuing to justify tit-for-tat killings between the two communities. At night, a man killed 5 people, and in the morning he came and killed our sister. That's why we went to complain to the local authorities, but we were not given any extra protection. And even this morning, the man came back and shot us again. That is why we went to attack him and burn down his house, explained a local Christian man after one of the lynchings. The presence of 1,600 French soldiers and 5,000 African troops has failed to stop the violence, despite the confiscation and the destruction of seized weapons. The Christians accuse the Muslims of having links to Salika rebels, who took power last year and embarked on a 10-month occupation marked by alleged torture and murder. Round 2 of Geneva peace talks start after hundreds of Syrians flee besieged Homs. A second round of UN-sponsored peace talks between the Syrian government and opposition began today in Geneva. Delegations from both sides have arrived for the discussions, which are expected to last 5 days, but there is no sign that these will fare any better than round 1. Last time there was not even a firm deal on humanitarian relief, let alone movement on the issue of a transitional government. However, since then, some aid has been allowed into the besieged city of Homs, along with evacuations culminating in 600 people being brought out on Sunday by the UN and Syrian Red Crescent. Video footage from inside the city showed scores of women, children, and older men carrying a few bags of possessions as they rushed to UN vehicles. Homs was one of the first areas to rebel against the government of President Bashar al-Assad in 2011, and over the past year its people have suffered hunger and deprivation caused by one of the most protracted blockades of the conflict. Thank you for watching. That's the end of our news. You can join us tomorrow at the same time. Until then, take care.